Good morning, everybody. I am Sonny Wrath 11. I will be your host here for the next about 4 hours. And we have got some Final Fantasy Randomizer bingo coming in for you. You are watching the Final Fantasy Randomizer Summer 2024 Randomizer Marathon. And we are donating what we get to the Liam Foundation, which they encourage, heal, and empower the LGBTQIA+ community in Northern Illinois through love, integrity, advocacy, and mentorship. But, you know, we're here for some marathon runs. We got some bingo action coming up, so I'm going to throw it over to the commentators for this race, Oslodo and Phoenix. Take it away, my friends.
Thanks, Sonny. I am Phoenix, and in the booth with me is Oslodo. How's it going this morning, Oz?
I'm doing good. I'm 2 coffees in, and I am ready for what's going to be a very entertaining morning of some bingo.
Yeah, buddy. Not only bingo, but co-op bingo. So this is a proof of concept. So we've got a full bingo card there. We got 3 teams, 2 teams on stream. The team's got to fill the bingo card. Not everybody's got to do every tile, but every tile has to be done by at least one. We've also got a required Warmech, although unfortunately we also have the tile. Everybody's got to kill Warmech. Thanks for your donations. Feel free to keep donating more. More donations, more puns. Just saying.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. This is, look at this bingo board. What an interesting thing. That we have a slow boat. Oh boy, my favorite.
Slow boat races are the best races.
They certainly are. Garland boxing looks good. What's we got? The old Tyro friend not food. To wave the white flag in front of the T-Row 8 times and then leave. Do not hurt. Excellent. Love to see it.
All right, the races are ready. I am going to drop the gate and we are going to be off in a few seconds.
Absolutely. Here we go.
And here we go. Countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they are off. Now, one of the things about bingo is there's no actual orbs required. You can go walk right into Chaos right now as soon as you have the key and the loot to get through Topher. We've got mid-Topher, so it's going to be a little bit changed, so they're only going to have to see some of them. Some of the floors, not all the extra floors. A couple people going to get Pretender right away. See Maddie and Janigan holding hands to the king where they get the bottle.
Okay, not bad. Yep, there's the first one you can take off your list. Meanwhile, Budge heading out on the airship, and Luffy taking a look at Black Magic. We do have the purchase spells level 1 through 7, so you'll have to have at least one. You have to have at least one from every level.
Now, one thing to remember here is with co-op, both teams share items and they share orbs. So clearly, you can see one teammate, Budge, is going to get items right now, as many as he can. With the free airship, there's a lot of items they can get right off the bat.
Sure is. You got the crystal coming out of Sarda, and we do not have the Talk to Sarda's furniture on, so no need to worry about that.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. So we're gonna pop Janigan popping into Provoca, Luffy also popping into Provoca.
Budge is gonna go see what the crystal turn-in is.
No, we're gonna check some chests first. Some cash.
Money is important.
Money is very important because you have to spend 200k in one town in one visit.
And more fetch quests for Budge, getting the adamant.
You love to see it. It's the heavy rock everyone loves.
It's rock, it's big, it's heavy, it's metal. It's rock, it's better than bad, it's good.
And it makes a great canoe, apparently. And we got the crown off of old Bicky, and a power bonk coming out of Budge's side. Flame armor -2, and a pro ring +5. Okay, that pro ring's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I would, now personally, as everyone in the community knows, I am a huge fan of the Vorpal, so I'm waiting to see if it makes an appearance.
Vorpal sword, best sword.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
And I'm just gonna say it right here. Don't at me. The katana's a knife.
I'm Phoenix. I'm agreeing with you on that because Vorpal is still the best.
Absolutely.
And because everyone knows how much of a Vorpal fan I am, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. Any runner I see on stream swinging that Vorpal, that's $10 from me.
All right, we got an incentive coming from Oz.
I'm putting my. I support my Whirlpool. I had to find it first, so.
Now up top we've got Shanigan doing Garland boxing, so he's just gonna punch Garland a bunch of times. Sarah gives the TNT over on Maddie's side, so more and more fetch.
You do love it. Now, in case anyone's wondering why there is a light blue color on Pretender, there are two off-stream. There's an off-stream team running, so they are still tracked on this bingo card. Back in the wars, got some cash, got a nice XP box. Luffy, meanwhile, in Cardia, finding some more cash. Slab coming out of that. So he hammers the adamant into a slab with a language nobody knows.
The big giant piece of metal becomes big giant piece of stone. Makes sense.
It's amazing. It's an
I'll go
alchemy.
with it. Yeah.
All right, we see Garland boxing filling, and every team has done the Pretender.
Okay, and down goes Garland. Garland has been properly beaten into submission.
He certainly has. And away we go.
Ooh, level 1 Brack and Temper. That is solid black magic.
That is good black magic. Now I believe that we have a mid Topher on with is it all reef? Is it all fights?
Let's double check that right now. Is it all or half the fiends? Let's go see. We have all fiend refights.
So that Brack might come in handy.
Yeah. Well, they do have to beat Kraken 1, so it's definitely going to come in handy. That's one of the tiles in row 1. So somebody's going to have to go down to the bottom of the sea shrine.
Yep. We got okay, so there's our ribbon that we're going to need to sell. Oh, well. It's a -2. I mean, it's a ribbon, but... So we end up with... So we have a crown, so let's go see what the crown means.
Let's go see what Astos have. Astos has the rod.
Rod, okay.
Sure. It's an item. It's an XP boost.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not required.
Yep.
Alright, so we are popping in, Shanigan popping in, looking for armor, so he's selling armor. He sold the ribbon.
Yeah. Shanigan going to sell the ribbon and save and cry a little bit while he does so, probably.
But he didn't check what was there to see if there was wood, iron, or steel armor for sale.
Well, true enough, yeah.
But selling that ribbon does get him one step closer.
Yeah. Let's see what we have in level 3 magic.
Oh, there's
Wall.
Lamp.
Wall, okay, Wall helps make up for not having a ribbon, but...
Sure does.
I mean, they're both rock and black belts, so, you know.
And Shanigan did buy Lamp. I did see that. That's fantastic.
Excellent.
So there's Life 2 and Ruse. Can't complain about that. That's always good to see. I think Luffy's doing some Garland boxing. Yep. There's a punchy.
Okay, Budge is gonna go do the POP grind to get to get popping off.
Yep, he's got
Get
Fade.
some Umbills. Yep, Umbills with Fade. That'll do some work.
Absolutely. Shanigan, meanwhile, popping to the item shop, and he does need to pick up a whole bunch of cabins and houses at one point.
Yep, somebody's gonna need to do it. Well, you know, that'll make it easier to spend 200,000 gold in one town visit.
Sure will. So the popping off has been completed. Shanigan is taking a little trip around.
Budge is gonna go talk to everybody in Crescent Lake to get that that tile done.
Find some houses, yeah. Oh, go back in. Maybe find some cabins.
No cabins.
Okay, well, nah, so sad. Yep, time to do the walk and talk. The sleepy guy, yeah, great.
Okay, Shanigan gonna go turn the slab in.
Black magic.
Meanwhile, Maddie's down in Marsh Bottom. Let's see what Marsh has.
An eye tile.
Oh. Well, that's a fantastic find.
That is with a fire. That's fantastic.
And that eye did not have a whole lot of life.
No, it did not. Meanwhile, the Circle of
And
Sages
it's your Womp Womp Canal.
and the Womp Womp ship out of the Circle of Sages. So both of them are busts.
But finding that eye tile is definitely not a bust for anybody that's doing a black belt grind. Maddie, interestingly enough, does not have a black belt.
Sonny, they have the airboat, so as soon as they drop down, that converts. So the ship, not necessarily needed, because Mattioti accidentally dunked above Topher. Sorry, Toph, and it became an instant ship. Shanigan is going to take a look what's in. He's going to pop into the Cardias. There's that power bonk. He's happy with that. And looks like Luffy is hanging out at the Peninsula of Power.
Yeah,
wandering
gonna
back.
go get his popping off. Now,
Phoenix, you've done bingo before, haven't you?
I have. I love bingo. It was the first tournament I ever actually entered when I came to the community.
There you go. So you're looking at this card. What is the one thing that you see that you're thinking, oh, great, here we go?
You know, I would say that about... I'd say Warmech, but they've got to do it anyways.
Yeah, I was going to
There's
say...
no other reason to go up into Sky on this except for Warmech.
Yep.
Squid Games could be a problem. Kraken 2 with no white magic could be a problem because that means no invis. So if Kraken is punchy, you better hope you get it down quick. Lowboat is just going to be...
That's just annoying.
Funny, but really slow.
Yep. So we see... Oh, there's the iron armor.
Okay.
Doesn't buy it, though. But, I mean, you could probably find that in a chest.
Yeah, it's a common enough item. Okay, we got Channing going through Waterfall. Let's see what the robot gives us.
And what's the trap tile? Nah, fires. No one cares.
No, but they're very punchy.
Ooh, they are very, very punchy. Silver helmet, some XP, soft potion, wooden stick.
A lot of not much. Oh, that light axe isn't bad. There's a chime,
Okay,
so that's
chime.
required.
That is needed, yep. Because you need the chime in the cube, because you got to take out Warmech.
Yep. Meanwhile, off-stream, Windfox has walked the entire Hall of Giants. That is a tedious one.
That is one I don't look forward to seeing. I have signed up for bingo this year. It's my first time in it, so I'm taking notes the whole time.
You know, I love bingo because it's so different, and there's a lot more strategy into it because especially when you're looking at blackout, you're looking at groupings. What can I do that's going to knock off a bunch of bingo squares at the same time?
Mm-hmm. And if you look at this one,
there's not much.
There's not much. There really is. Now you could probably get Tiro, Food Not Friend, Warmech, and Sky Chest. That's 3 you can do right right away.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Maddie's buying the cloth armor to get ready for that.
Excellent. Gotta love seeing it. I mean, it's cheap, and it is not useful for anything else.
It's just funny.
It's just funny. But bear in mind, if I see a Vorpal and I see it get swung, money in the bank.
Oh, meanwhile, Budge has found a little bit of a party down in Ice Cave.
Oh, that is the Long John Silver's Seafood Party Pack. I'd say Red Lobster, but it's not around anymore. But yeah. Maddie is in Ice Cave.
Alright, so Maddie going to see what Budge is doing down in Ice Cave. They're going to go say hi.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Shanigan's going to go to Earth, probably going to go walk the Hall of Giants.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly where he's going.
He's heading right that way now. Oh, and it's not a very fun Hall of Giants either.
Ooh.
Waters. And a mage. Okay, the mage ain't that bad, but
Yep.
those waters... Oof, I'm not a fan of waters.
Yeah, no.
They're not as bad as airs, but oh, you don't want that.
You know, I was going to tell a pun here, but I figured it'd be watered down.
There we go. I knew I could slow ball you at least something. All right.
It's early here. The brain is still waking up. Not that it functions very well anyways.
Here we go. So Luffy, meanwhile, has found the wooden armor in the Melmond store. So that's the wooden and the iron. We have not found the steel yet. Darkmoon complaining that we need to have donations for puns. But it's Phoenix. He's just he just rattles them off. That's what he's good for. He's
Right?
awesome.
It's like the only reason you guys keep me around.
other reasons. All right, so Chanigan has walked the Hall of Giants and is heading down to Marsh.
So Chanigan's going to find that eye tile, and Chanigan's got the black belt, so it wouldn't shock me if he does a bit of a grind here.
That would certainly be a thing. So far, I'm a bit sad. I have not seen a Vorpal pop up yet, but there's still a lot of time. And Maddie finds Oxyale. That is required. We need that.
Yep, that is a required one to kill Kraken 1. Okay, and I think Maddie's also going to defeat every trap tile on ice, which it looks like Budge is also doing. So those two teams will knock that one off pretty quick.
Yep. Zombies. I mean, these aren't even great trap tiles, to be fair.
Yep. You know, I suspect right now Chanigan's probably also going to try and take his black belt to 25 there, get that tile off.
Yep. He sees it, he knows it, he's going for it.
Yeah.
He's got, and like I said, this eye is very, very squishy. Yeah, one fade takes it out. And Budge.
And an Agama tile. Okay.
Okay, and
so, wonder if Budge does a bit of a grind here too.
They could. Okay, that Wiz Mummy pack could be a bit of a pain depending on what they've rolled. Meanwhile, Luffy is, as we see, the Superstore is turned on. He's going to start loading up on spells, try to get his 1 through 7 done. Yep. Cheap noob.
And most of the 24 slots as well.
Yep, this is going to be a big help.
Yeah.
Okay, but you think he might be running a little low on cash.
Yeah. Yeah, Zombies will help get you some cash.
Absolutely, very well. Maddie finds a pro ring and some money out of that mummy pack. And Budge, Budge is hanging around. But Chanigan not. Chanigan's out.
Huh, interesting.
Could be maybe he thinks it's too early, or maybe he wants to do it in the desert with the T-row.
Yeah, that could be.
Because you only have to do it once. You don't have to... Ooh, Maddie finds the second ribbon.
Ooh.
That's huge in ice. That is very helpful.
And that's a big get for Maddie, because Maddie doesn't have the black belt.
Yes. Chanigan is in Okay, Chanigan's in Volcano. Looks like he's starting
to kill his guys off. Yeah, he's gonna Dan all his guys off.
Yeah,
smart, because that eye wasn't gonna do very much.
No, that eye did. It started with a fire. I mean, that's a bad sign right off the get-go.
Yeah.
Luffy, meanwhile, is heading into Mersh as well.
Maddie probably told Luffy that she found the eye, and that's probably what. Yeah, that's exactly what Luffy's doing right now.
As soon as he moves that black belt to bottom slot, he's going to start taking his grind. Alright, Chanigan is done. He's exiting out. And I will expect to see him back in Mersh. Yep, that's exactly where he's headed. And that's exactly where... And his party members are pretty near death anyways.
You know, and it's very interesting. You look here, and the three teams have almost identical bingo cards right now.
Yeah, we haven't seen...
There has been zero divergence, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think that by now one of the teams would have gone off and started doing things like collect the wood, iron, and steel armor.
Mm-hmm.
We've already seen Confuse. You'd almost think one of them would have gone to try and confuse Carrie.
Yep.
Knock that one off. But we're seeing almost identical runs here between all three teams.
Yeah. But again, we haven't found the steel armor yet, and I haven't seen a lot of armor shops search like Gaia, which I'm assuming it's going to land there because
I think that's the only one they haven't been to yet, so it's got to be there.
It's got to be there. So if Rando does Rando things.
Yep.
So Budge looks like he is done in ice. Chanigan, meanwhile,
doing his grind, yeah.
But that eye is just... It's not going to help him.
No, he almost needs to take a couple of off-tile fights.
Yep.
Hope we find some scorpions or something that can Dan the rest of his folks off.
Hey, scorpions will do it for you.
Yeah.
They are horrible.
Although ostensibly he's probably also just ensuring that he gets enough money because we can probably spend the money and go buy all of his houses. So
true. And his spells. He'll need his spells as well. All right. So Luffy is heading down into Volcano. Meanwhile, Maddie sells the ribbon.
Yep.
Going.
Shed a tear while you do it.
Yeah, it's a thing that you had to do. Okay, meanwhile, Budge has completely finished taking his party to a knee. And assuming he's got the same information from Shanigan, we'll be heading down into Marsh. There we go. Alright. Meanwhile, Luffy
We've got
diving.
Luffy's diving volcano, so it looks like Luffy's probably going to try and go confuse Carrie.
Yep. Always visiting every room.
Ah.
So he can get 2 there.
Yeah, I was going to say, ¿Por qué nos lo dos?
Oh, no, he's not. He's going right for Carrie. He's gonna heal free. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you say that, but, Carrie's going to leave with something like Nuke now.
I don't. Yeah, I'd rather they. Nope. There's the wait. Confuse. Oh, Gary can punch though. I got confused on the first shot.
There we go.
Let's go. There's another one off. And because you don't have to actually finish the fight to get the bingo tile, out we go.
But I wonder if Luffy just didn't realize that center square is there, visiting every room.
I don't know.
Because now one of them's got to dive all the way back down, and I know Volcano's pretty short, but it's still a dive.
It is still a dive. It's still time. Now, meanwhile, he is walking the Hall of Giants.
Okay.
And it looks like Shanigan finally took some off grind tile.
Yeah.
So show your gloves, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the eye does have rub deep into its script. We just saw that on Budge's side.
That's not... And Brack. That's even better.
Brack is perfect. That's the best of them to have.
That is...
Because if he's got a soft, then he can just revive that person.
That actually makes that tile very viable. And lit. There you go. You're set up.
Okay. Yeah, so Budge has got to go, and you just had to wait deep into the script, and he's probably relaying that information to Shanigan right now, so we're probably going to see Shanigan go right back into that room. Yep.
There he goes. And he'll probably just fight, and just wait. The eye will do the job. Meanwhile, Luffy, where are you off to?
Is Maddie diving to take out Kraken 1 already? It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
I like this though. This is what you got to do. I mean,
yeah. You're going up against like Budge and Shanigan on a team is fierce.
And Iker and Windfox are also out there, and you can't say anything bad about either of those runners either. I mean, this is one of those things.
Yeah. So hey, you gotta take some risks sometimes, and getting that early Kraken out of the way.
Luffy is going for the friendly square. He's checking Earth TFC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why he's in Earth.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? Have they found the key yet?
They have not found the key yet, as far as I'm aware of.
Because Maddie is right by TFC, which would have been a nice, easy thing to just combine.
Luffy's still diving.
Yeah, okay. Well, Earth is incentive. You know what? Earth is incentivized, and it is the vanilla chest. So,
and he does have the rod, so he could break through if he wants.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Budge is already up to 24. He needs one more level, and that is checked off his list.
And if I'm a runner in bingo and I see somebody hit that black belt level 25 tile, flags are going up already.
Yep.
Because that means one of them is about to be unstoppable. There's the cube that is required.
Okay, so Earth is required at least till that point.
Now, Luffy's pulling a veteran move. Oh no, he just exit. I thought Luffy was going to wait until the script showed that Maddie had the cube and then just reset out, because then he'll retain the cube with the co-op script.
Yes, he will. Meanwhile, he is taking.
Looks like he's taken some of those.
Yeah, I mean they're not that. I mean, they're not really harsh.
And that's a lot of XP. That's 3K for everybody. That's decent.
That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Maddie is in Mermaids. Finds the X-Cal. Not overly useful.
-4, so it's basically a wet noodle.
Yep. Maddie.
Clearly reaffirming that Vorpal Sword best sword.
Maddie, thank you so much. We here at Bubbles Soda Co. are very happy to once again see that Bubbles has been carbonated.
wondering if Maddie is starting to regret her choice of not bringing a black belt, because some of these weapons are rolling really bad.
Yeah, but remember, we have not seen Best Sword yet, and
That's true.
this does bode well for that Vorpal incentive. My money is where my mouth is. You use it, $10. Now, unfortunately,
Meanwhile-
I can't see what Windfox and Ike are doing, but
Yes. Meanwhile, we've got Chanigan, whose black belt is up to level 26, and Budge is up to 31 already. Maddie finds the tail, so that's going to be critical for her.
yeah, she will need that tail. Meanwhile, Chanigan and Budge have zero use for that tail.
Yeah. And now, with that, though, that gives Maddie a reason to go down and do the Stop Dragging My Heart Around tile, which
That's
is also
true.
going to be a boatload of XP for her.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Budge has 32 on his black belt, and he's putting the hammer down.
Oh, absolutely. With required war mech, you go to 42.
You gotta go to 42. Yeah, you have to, and especially because you have to sell you sold the only ribbon you found.
Yep.
Okay, Luffy is back in Volcano.
Luffy probably just realizing that he's got to go do all the floors, all the rooms that carry one floor.
Yeah, he's got to go back. He's got to take a look. Okay, Maddie is 17 across the board for her party. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the key. Like, Maddie's not going to have to go to level 40.
No key, Maddie.
Oh.
Sorry.
Maddie bonks off TFC with the memes.
And runs back and forth, realizing no...
And unfortunately, with Volcano not incentivized, it doesn't mean that there's an item forthcoming from Luffy here. So unfortunately, Maddie, you're probably going to have to exit out.
Yeah, or get killed by these ghosts. Because ghosts hit like trucks.
Yeah. Or YOLO it down and try and kill Kraken.
Hey, you know what? It's on the list. Yeah, if you got Brack, why not? And maybe this is part of it. Maybe this is gaining the level so you can go out, heal up, and dive. Okay, meanwhile, Luffy's giving us a grand tour of the volcano. It's here. It's nice this time of year.
It's very hot.
It is a balmy day in the volcano. But remember, trap tiles. Okay. Maddie is now in TFC, so the key was found somewhere.
Should we call the volcano McDonald's? Because when you're at the bottom, I'm loving it.
I mean, you could. You know, it's one of those things. Lockpicking. Lockpicking is turned on. That is right.
Oh, Luffy. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Wizard Ogres with Cremate and Thunder.
Ooh.
Punted him out halfway through his tour. That hurts.
That does hurt. But, unless I'm mistaken, he can start from where he died.
That is true. There is no requirement to do all those in one dive. Okay.
So that friendly square
is done.
Done. That friendly square has been finished. But again, like you said, you see that take one black belt to 25. That means someone found a grind and someone is punching.
Yep. Which means, and there's a good chance that the one right above it's going to light up in the not too distant future.
Oh yes. And that eye tile gave you a ton of cash too. So that gives you the ability to go buy your houses, buy your cabins, and that would probably get you the 200K as well.
Yeah. Now, okay, one thing that I just realized is the tail is actually mandatory for one of Chanigan or Budge Mano because they've got to fill all 24 slots.
Yes.
Spell slots. So they're going to have to promote. They've both done their grind, so it won't affect the MDef of the Master. But yeah, that eye grind is going to basically allow them to finish that whole bottom row and most of that right column. Because they're both swimming in cash.
And Luffy has finished visiting all the rooms on the bottom of Volcano floor, while Budge popping in, gonna take a look around.
Probably gonna go kill Kraken with that black belt online.
Yeah, that black belt's is gonna make very quick work of that Kraken. Meanwhile, Chanigan is probably heading to look for Carry.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is on fire. Oh, map check. Luffy, meanwhile, is down into Marsh. Did he took a black belt? Did he not?
Which one, Luffy? Yes, Luffy has a black belt.
Yep. So he's here looking for that grind as well.
Oh, meanwhile, here we go. We're gonna have our first slow boat. I think Maddie is in the boat.
Oh, could it be time?
Is it boat time? Do it,
No.
Maddie. Do it. Get there. Do it.
Yeah, you gotta start though. But it's Provoca, so you gotta go all the way back to Provoca.
Yeah.
Or is she going for ordeals? No. Docking. Interesting. Okay. Meanwhile, Luffy has got the eye grind beginning. Shenanigan looks like he's going right for carry.
And
Now
then
that it's
probably gonna do his tour afterwards.
Yeah, and this will be a lot faster for Chanigan because, well, that carry can just get punched right to the moon.
Assuming Carrie doesn't punch the black mage right off the hop.
Yeah, that's a thing. Confused comes out.
The black belt.
Lands!
And confused. Nice.
Budge, meanwhile, is in Kraken floor. Bye. Bye, Carrie. Bye. Nice to know you.
Meanwhile, Maddie has gotten her gloves, cap, buckler, and cloth.
That's another... it's a tile. Chanigan is doing his visiting. Luffy gonna do his grinding. Budge, meanwhile...
Gonna go eat some calamari.
Preparing to defeat the Kraken 1. Alright, and Luffy has his...
Luffy found a monster somewhere.
Where did that come from? Meanwhile, Budge, Brack Kraken? Nope.
Nope.
Fade Kraken? Yep, that hurts. And
No, it's a punch.
Punchy. And ooh. Wow.
Chonky.
That's an Absorby Kraken. Oh, I see a lamp coming out. There's lamp.
Memes.
Yay!
And that gets that top right square.
That does.
The fact that he how did his black belt get stoned?
I assume Kraken must have Stone Touch.
Oh, well that's fantastic.
Isn't it though?
And Brack misses.
Of course, because it's Brack. Stone Touch is
survives,
confirmed. Keep bracking. Gotta brack that crack. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we're starting to get a little iffy now.
Yep. Yeah.
That brack gotta land. And it
Good.
does. Kraken 1 is down. Wow. I will say, Chanigan and Budge Mono have that's a pretty substantial amount of the tiles lit.
Yeah. And yet the Luffy's team is caught up because they've got a couple of individual ones that the other ones don't. I think.
Yep.
It's actually a tie. They both have the same number of tiles.
Yep.
And Windfox and Ike are not that far behind either.
Not at all. So, Budge looks to be heading in to
But
do the...
most importantly, Maddie's slow boating.
Maddie is indeed slow boating.
Doop-a-doop-doop-doo.
Yep,
Doing
that-
a little slow boat.
Phoenix, do you remember the days when that was the default?
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Yep, from the outer Provoca dock. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Do-do-do-do-do.
This is pain.
Do-do-do-do-do. Just a sailing away. And it's done.
It is done. So a round of applause in chat for Maddie for doing the worst tile. It's bad. Oh, you gotta hate seeing that. So, Chanigan.
Luffy's black belt is 34 right now. Oop. Did we lose Maddie's stream?
Oh, I know Maddie's streaming. That's usually the background that there we go. Could have just been a reset that didn't pop off in time. Meanwhile, I see Windfox has just lit up the confused carry square.
Yeah.
I had to reset the game. The airboat has ceased to function.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
That's good. That's interesting. We'll have to could be something to look at. Meanwhile, what does the old prince have? Fossil. And the airboat has been busted. Have we learned something today?
Devs, over to you.
Meanwhile, Chanigan has set the 99 promise, but a tent ain't one. No, this is not good. No. The slow boat break that. That would be bad.
That is not good.
That is not good at all. That's a learned thing.
Airboat's not even a beta thing. Huh.
No. Well, thankfully, they can communicate with each other, and this is co-op.
Yeah.
So that means that Luffy now has to do most of the things that require the airship.
The problem is Bahamut docks are not on, so that means that Maddie cannot promote.
No, that is not good at all, dear. Okay, well we've learned something today. Not pleasant, but we've learned it.
I'm sure the devs will appreciate it.
Yeah, that's certainly a thing that they could check. Meanwhile, it looks like we have another Kraken 1 down and another friendly square lit up.
Okay, and meanwhile, Maddie's going to go talk and see what's in Canaria locked. They haven't found the loot yet, which is going to be required.
It will. Oh no, they start with the loot.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I should know that.
Yep, the key is what they need. But they don't because lockpicking's on.
Yep. Okay, meanwhile, off stream, Ike here has beaten Kraken 1.
Good, that's good. Luffy, meanwhile, popping back.
Still kind of surprised nobody's gotten that steel armor yet.
Have we found it yet?
I feel like that's one of those ones that somebody probably should have just stumbled upon by now.
I would imagine. Chanigan, meanwhile, is going to the Hall of Dragons.
And he's going to go finish Stop Dragging My Heart Around.
He will.
And then probably going to promote and fill all 24 spell slots. So that's going to knock off 3.
Yep. Okay, well, now the fun begins. Chanigan has found a workaround of the problem that Maddie has, saving in the air. So then when you restart, the boat is there. Now, he hasn't landed yet, so... Oh dear. But Maddie can still head up into... oh, wait a minute, is this where the steel is? No, so the cloth is. Okay, Chanigan's picking up the cloth, so he looks like he's going to go wave his white flag.
Yeah.
What's Luffy up to? Oh, he's burning his tents. What is he doing? He's burning off all of his tents. So we can go buy a bunch of cabins. But because of the amount of money that Chanigan and Budge spent on that stuff, they have spent the required 200k in town.
Oh, yeah.
And Luffy is stocking up on his cabins and his houses. I think that's it for him. That is lit.
And I think tentatively he's going to go and use some cabins.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's nice clown. That's good. That's good. Oh, and meanwhile, here is Chanigan to show some cloth. Yeah, you can't hurt them. You can invis though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, Jamano's black belt up to 37.
And Maddie's in the sky. Is Maddie going to go make the Warmech play?
Well, at the very least, they need to open every chest in Sky, so this is a good start.
And I mean, if you're here, you might as well make the play.
You might as well try. I mean, you can get the information and pass it on to Luffy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, oh, Chanigan. There you go. He morale broke the T-Row. So you showed this thing the white flag, and it's like, okay. We're
I'm
done.
supposed to run here? Okay, bye.
We're done. Yep, we're going. Oh, and again, that's not what you want to find either. Now you find some experience, some money.
Then Luffy and Budge are both going to stop dragging their heart around.
Yep.
They're both taking encounters right now. Some gas D's is nice. Blue D's not so much.
Ooh, they're punchy. Oof, yeah. They hit hard. And remember, this one you cannot wipe. You wipe, you go back. But I'd say that Budge is pretty confident he can take this out. And I see Windfox also has
Yep.
lit up the Stop Dragging My Heart Around, so everyone's
We
getting
got a
this
bunch
done.
of people holding hands in the Hall of Dragons.
We do. Alright, so gets knocked off. Maddie's still checking chests. Finds another ribbon. Okay.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, you threw away one. Oh dear, I see Windfox has unset the Stop Dragging My Heart Around. He may have taken a wipe.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, is Budge going all the way for the promo? He might as well.
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be Budge is the one that's filling up all the spell slots rather than Shanigan.
Yep. Ike here sets the friendly square for team off stream. Alright, so promotion is done.
Okay, and Luffy is just finishing up Stop Dragging My Heart Around.
Yep, meanwhile we're still waiting on Shanigan to keep showing that white flag. I lost count, I'm not gonna lie. But
I think he just finished it up right here. I think him lit it up, yeah.
Yep, I think this is it right here. Yeah, he's running.
Yep.
Yep, okay, so that is the T-Root Food Not Friend. And back up in the air we go. Oh,
Budge is heading down to Lefane. He's going to do those bottom two squares there and purchase all the spells.
Yep. This would be an easy one for him.
Meanwhile, Maddie is very close to finishing up, opening up all the chests in Sky.
Yep. Short swords, money, money, money.
And Shanigan's making the climb up. So Shanigan's got the levels to take the War Mech out. So Shanigan's probably going to do the whole thing.
I don't blame him. It's a great spot to do it. All right, Maddie has four more chests to go, and she will be done of finishing off that. Meanwhile, Luffy looks like going for the Kraken. That team has not gotten Kraken 1. All right, Windfox has once again relit up Stop Dragging My Heart Around.
All right.
And Budge is filling up his spell slots with garbage. Alright, he's got his level 1 through 7 done.
Okay. And he's slowly filling up level 8, and he's going to have to take a trip to Gaia to finish that one off.
He will. And meanwhile, Maddie has opened every chest in Sky. And found nothing of note.
What are you going to do, Maddie? Are you going to do it? She's thinking.
You have to.
Yep.
Even if you can't kill it, you can at least get the information to Luffy.
Yep. And realistically, there was only one good item that was found there, and that was the. Okay, so here we go.
The ribbon. Yep.
Yep. Let's talk robot chicken fight here.
Okay, so we're gonna fast up on that fighter. We're gonna use wall on. Yeah, wall's good. Wall's good.
Yep.
Fast is out. Wall's out. Got the turn order.
Okay.
Swing that does nothing. Ooh.
Swing that does.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Warmax says
unfortunate.
Warmax says I can punch harder than you.
Yeah.
You know what would really help in this situation?
Bruce stick? Or Vorpal. Oh yeah, Vorpal always helps. Alright, so Maddie's saying we're just going all offense. Oh no, going a little defense.
Yeah,
Maddie,
definitely
go the invises, Maddie. It's a punchy Warmech. Go the invises.
Yep, you're gonna need this.
Ice 2 is nothing. Meanwhile, Luffy's taking Kraken 1.
And done a Kraken 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't last long.
Meanwhile, Shanigan checking the chests, while Budge is popping the bottle, filling his spell slots. And there's where the boss came from.
Maddie takes out the Warmech.
Wow.
So that Warmech must have rolled really low, because I didn't see Maddie doing a lot of damage at all.
No, but that is impressive. That is a huge advantage for that team, especially with Maddie being unable to get back in the air.
You know, and if you're the other teams right now, you're looking at that, you see somebody light up that tile, that is giant alarm bells.
Yep. Now, I see both Shanigan and Budge are both playing around in Sky.
Yep, so Shanigan's opening up all the chests, meanwhile Budge is coming up behind, and he's going to take out his Warmech.
Yep, he's that would be probably... They're probably communicating that right now, saying, I'll open the chests, you get Warmech, and then we'll both get out of here.
Yep.
Meanwhile, still have not seen anyone find a set of steel armor, but Luffy is in Gaia right now.
And it's the only non-Topher square that nobody has lit up yet.
This is correct. And you need to do it. It's
I
blackout.
actually find that shockingly amusing.
I do too. It's one of those things like, you guys haven't lit this up yet? Like, you found the wood, you found the iron, the steel has to be here.
And I'm pretty sure they've been to every town.
They have? Except for Onrak, but Onrak has no
Onrak
weapon or
doesn't
armor.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Luffy has steel according to Sonny, and it was in Gaia.
Okay, so Luffy picked it up. That's critical. It's Shannigan. Wow. That wasn't even incentivized. He just threw the moss out the window.
Just because. Doing it for the memes.
He did it for the memes. Shannigan.
Bravo, Shannigan.
Salute to you, sir.
Off screen, somebody has finally lit that square up.
Yep. Looks like that would be Windfox has lit that square.
Alright, so Budge is looking for Warmech right now.
And we know he's roaming around these halls somewhere.
Somewhere.
It's always somewhere. Meanwhile, Luffy looks like he's buying his magic. There he is. Warmech. Oh, we could have a dual Warmech on the same team, same side.
I don't know. I get the feeling this Warmech isn't going to be long on Budge's side.
I don't think
to Maddie.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be long on Shannigan's either.
Oh, he is pretty chunky though. That black belt only did 400 on him.
Well, we were told in chat that it was some pretty good nuke rolls. Never mind, there it goes.
And goodbye. And
yep, this is Budge taking a minute. Meanwhile, Shannigan
trying to figure out exactly where he is.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Sky Maze. If you go looking for Warmech and you find him, well, I mean, you don't have to take Tia out, so you can just get out of there.
He just exited out.
Yeah, just leave it. Shannigan, meanwhile, still fighting the Warmech, but at this point, there it goes. I was gonna say, it can't have much left in it.
So at this point, Shannigan and Budge only need 2 more squares before they can finish it off. Because Squid Game they're gonna do on the way.
Yeah,
so it looks like Budge is looking for the armor right now.
There's the wood. But he's got to dump some stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Ikir has now spent the money required. That's a bad one, because you gotta keep track of how much you spent.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Okay, so Budge is going on his clothing scavenger hunt right now.
Yep. Well, Shannigan is heading to level 5 magic. Looking for fast.
Yeah, that's important.
Lock.
Yep, that's important.
Sonny, I agree. The worst part would be 1 gold short.
And is Shannigan going to make a dive right here?
I'm thinking he looks like he's going to.
Yep. So it looks like Shannigan's going to be the first one into Topher.
So that would mean that he is relying on Budge to go get all the other stuff he doesn't need.
And he's going to feed the info to Budge on what's going on in Topher.
Okay, and so what do we have? So this is Earth floor, because it's mid-Toph, so we did cut out a couple of floors.
Okay. So we'll see our speed bump here.
Okay, I see that Tiro Not Food has been set as... Oh, come on, it's a lich. Yeah. No one was holding their breath on that one.
Yeah.
And we're into fire floor. Meanwhile, there's the iron armor. And golds, which I think he'll pick up for having the golds.
Yep.
Because right now, they are the only team that have not lit that square. But the Squid Game should actually be a lot easier for Channing going there with a black belt just on fire.
Oh yeah.
Luffy, meanwhile, checking some of these trap tiles.
Checking Toph locked. Interesting. What's he looking for?
I don't know, but he didn't check the chest.
Spike tile?
There he goes. Popping through.
Alright. So Luffy also is in Topher.
Now, if I'm looking at what they have, Luffy only needs the Squid Games. Oh, he needs the status ailment. Yes, but Maddie and Luffy have not done cure status ailment in battle.
Well, if they've got Cure 4, there's a decent bet you'll find something in Topher.
Yeah, someone will have ink or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I think Budge is searching.
They just did it. Maddie just cured poison.
Yep, so that's it. That's done.
So now they just got to do... They just got to go.
Yeah, they're in go mode.
Oh, no, they've got to spend 200,000 in one town. They
Ooh,
have not
that's
lit
right.
that one up.
That's right. I'm surprised.
Budge has finished his scavenger hunt, so he's going to be heading down to Topher now too. So they're going to be the first team with both members in Topher.
I gotta say, Chinigan ringing some really bad RNG on that encounter table. Just one after the other after the other. Yeah, ooh, Carrie got some punch power, but won't matter. Ooh. Oh!
Whoa.
Chanigan booted out with a zap that broke everybody. Wow. Meanwhile, Luffy, two-manning it up to Kraken.
And Maddie heading into Topher the long way.
Well, unfortunately. But remember,
I'm
Maddie...
not gonna lie, there will be a certain justice if Maddie is actually the first one finished, without having the airship afterwards.
That's true, but my concern is that Maddie is not promoted, doesn't have the black belt, and has to do Squid Games.
Maddie could leave that one for Luffy with the charged black belts.
True. But that assumes you survive long enough. Because I'm
concerned.
Yeah, HP-wise, only that fighter has enough to survive a powerhouse nuclear.
Although, to be fair, we haven't actually seen what Kraken does yet, because Carrie decided to ask for Chanigan's manager.
Yeah, that was basically sent to the fourth. Oh, and there's that zap again. And okay, survives. Oh, we have set RNG turned on, don't we?
Just realized that it is that as well.
So he knew going in what was going to happen. He timed it perfectly.
Yep, smart move.
Very much.
And
there goes
down. Yep.
There we go. I was like, why is this happening again? Set RNG. So with set RNG on, it will continue the cycle.
Which actually makes Squid Game not that terrible, because you're going to find out, worst case scenario, you take one dive, and then you figure out exactly what Kraken's going to do, and especially for Chanigan and Budge with the black belt, it's going to be a 2-round fight tops, unless Kraken rolled something stupid.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but not likely.
Yeah, like it would need to be some absurdly high evade and hit points.
Yes. Okay, so
which would be funny.
Okay, so see Budge put the wall up, that would be Chanigan telling him, hey, just to let you know.
Yeah.
There's a zap coming.
Okay, Kraken is up on fire 2. That's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
But he survives the first punch from the master.
He won't survive.
And down he goes. Oh, no.
No. No.
Black Mage goes down.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, now we're in a bit of...
Chanigan's thinking here for a second. How do I want to handle this?
Life is what he's going to have to do. He's got life 2. Life 2 in battle is on. You got to do it. You got to... Oh, I got the turn order.
Gets it off.
Okay, fire 3, that's not a big deal.
That's a nothing burger.
Yeah,
just got to hope Kraken doesn't do anything stupid here. Fire 3 again. Annoying, but nothing big.
Yeah.
And down
goes down.
But Chanigan cannot light Squid Games.
No,
he used life 2.
He used life 2. He cannot. So it's going to be on Budge, who's right behind him to do the work.
And Budge is going to pull it right now, and I'm assuming they've talked.
They must have. There's probably a communication there saying, "Well, no,
Budge, don't use fade.
Don't use that. You do that, and you're in." Okay, there. He just 14 damage. There you go. Tickle the Kraken.
Good job, Bright Mage. You contributed.
You did something. All right, so here we go. Just do this. Don't do anything stupid. Luffy meanwhile has spent the money he requires. He's bought some cat claws.
And Maddie is about to pull Kraken.
Oh boy. Oh, and Budge with the brack on Kraken! 2!
Cheeky.
That's... Okay, that's it. Chanigan and Budge Mono have the pedal down. They don't have to worry about anything. And Chanigan, oh,
But
Squall
Chanigan's
coming
down
out.
to man mode.
But it is the black, the master. Yep, and Dark Moon pointing out in chat, and he's right. Because this is set RNG, you can do it every time.
Yep.
All right, it's Chanigan through Tia 2, one manning it.
Let's see what Chaos holds here.
But I mean, if you're gonna man mode, you do it with a master.
Yeah. But do they have a ruse stick? They have a bonk.
They have a bonk, but
I don't know if Chanigan has a ruse stick. So if Chaos is punchy, this could be dicey. Okay, here we go.
No, he doesn't
No
have a ruse
stick.
Oh,
and he
Chaos.
punched. Oh, that's not a good start. Zap is nothing. Okay.
Nothing. Okay, here we go.
Oh, and he is dodgy and chonky.
Oh,
fast.
and he's got fast. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. Oh, this.
Chanigan. Oh, Chanigan. Chanigan's hoping to keep casting those spells, but
that's
Chanigan's
limited
not
time.
doing much damage.
Bane, that's okay.
Okay,
He's okay with Bane. Oh,
no.
no!
Oh, no.
No!
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, Chanigan! Oh no!
He's got
Oh no!
Boot it. Chanigan is boot it, and that is a brutal chaos. But if Bud just told him that Kraken is susceptible to Brack.
You know, there's a certain delicious irony about this. Guess who it was that rolled this seed?
Oh, I know.
It was Chanigan.
It was Chanigan. I know he rolled it. He's the maker of his own,
Yep.
his own pain. All right. Budge, meanwhile, has the entire crew still up and is about to go and pull Chaos. So this would be a lot easier for him. Luffy is past Carry 2. Maddie,
Now what?
Not sure.
What's Chanigan looking for in Elfland? And what's Maddie doing? Curious about Maddie's move.
I'm trying to figure out what Maddie's doing. I don't know. Maddie just hired a black belt?
Oh, going to do a bit of an eye grind maybe.
Oh, that makes sense. Because the information that Luffy's passing is basically saying, "Be careful. This is a rough toph."
Yep.
Meanwhile, Budge is pulling Chaos. He's on the wall. He's going to punch. He's going to
He's
power.
got 4 man. This shouldn't be much of an issue for Budge.
No. Chaos has a lot more targets.
Wall up, bonking up, tempering up.
And there's fast. Yeah, this should not be a big issue. He has Invis 2. He doesn't. Yeah.
And he should start locking. Lock.
Nope.
Budge lock.
Go with the nuke.
Chaos was dodgy.
Yes, very dodgy. Yeah, that Massa misses. That's going to be right there would be the. Hey.
That should be throwing him in.
Okay, 5 hits for 915 though. That's not bad. Chanigan meanwhile back in Topher. As Luffy pulls up to Lich. Chaos fasts up. Punch, punch, punch. 4 hits for 465. Fade coming out. Dollar Store Nuke doing its thing with 88 damage. Regular Nuke comes out for 164. So it's Chaos is not playing games.
I think Cure 4 is next up on the docket.
Yep.
Now. So lock it. Come on, Budge.
Yep.
Throw some locks out.
You got to do it, man. Okay, because this Chaos is chunky. Okay, he's getting turn order though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Fire 3 comes out first.
Okay.
So if he gets it here, he might have it. Punch comes out. No! Okay, this is... Gotta lock it, man.
Get your locks out.
No,
Budge,
not locking.
lock.
Okay, Harm 4 comes out. Okay, if he gets... He might have it here if he gets it. And he does!
Get your G's out in chat for... No, just G's. Because
Just
Chanigan
Gs.
still gotta go.
Yep, just 1 G. We're still waiting on Chanigan. So with that, Budge has half of Chanigan and Budge Mono are through. And you see it on Chanigan's screen. Budge Mono has defeated Chaos, so Chanigan now aware that he is on the clock. Maddie, meanwhile, going to that eye grind. And
Oddly enough, none of Windfox or Ikir have leveled the black belt to 25 yet.
no, and I haven't seen the Squid Games light up, so I'm not sure where they are at just yet.
But that looks like it's the only square that they have left, so they're probably doing a grind right. Oh no, and slow boat.
Slow boat. Yep, that's a brutal one.
Okay, so here's Kraken 2 again for Chanigan.
Yep. Darkmoon pointing out again, no ruse.
Luffy finished up Squid Games, so he's on now to Tia 2.
Who has nuclear?
nuclear? Okay, didn't see
Oh! takes out all the casters.
And
And Inferno! Ooh. Okay, maybe this is why Maddie decided to change it up a bit, because that's brutal.
Yeah.
We do know exactly what Chaos will do. It is set RNG, so the pain is coming. Whew, that's 10 hits for 1,100 damage.
And 700 damage. Oof.
Well, the good news is...
Shanigan gets through, though.
I was gonna say, the good news is, increased dark penalty is not turned on, because that would have been bad.
Oh, yeah.
Now, he does have the cure, so he can get past it. Meanwhile, Luffy, coming to Chaos Floor. You know what the worst part of this is, though, Phoenix?
What's that?
I did not see a single Vorpal.
I know, that is tragic.
That is very tragic. I'm sad about this. But I mean, as soon as you saw that black belt level 25, you kind of knew where most of these runners were going to go.
Yeah.
All right, so Chaos on Luffy's side. So we can fire 3. We get a punch. He got no locks, so and we know Chaos is chunky.
Yeah.
And there's the Cure 4. So Luffy now probably thinking, great, he has it. Ooh, that punch. Drink strat? Nope. Out. Booted.
Yep.
Alright, so meanwhile, back on Shanigan's side, there's the Inferno. He lost his mages. Oh dear. Here we go again.
Yeah.
He can keep that. If he can keep that thief alive. Nope, never mind.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That's a big nope.
So this is going to be a bit of a slog right now. It's going to basically come down to how long is it going to take?
Yep. And I mean, Shanigan's a veteran player, so he's he's thinking of strategies right now. He's probably also thinking there's a good chance I'm not going to make this dive. So how am I going to handle this going forward? What am I going to do differently next time?
Yep. Well, again, without the ruse, it's a bit of a problem.
Yep.
Because he knows Chaos is punchy.
And he's stuck with this Twilight pack, and he didn't run the first time, and he's going to take him because it's probably
you have
easier. Yep. Oh yeah, they're punching pretty good.
Our host Sonny is pointing out that the ruse stick is actually in Volcano. Luffy saw it and reset out. Well, at least he knows where it is if he wants to go back for it. Yeah, he went back for it, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, Luffy recognizing he's going to need that to get through with more than just a single person.
Yeah, but this is going to be the real question here: is that Maddie trying to grind out while they can?
Yeah. But the eye grind isn't a good party grind.
No, it's really not. And at this point, you're not going to kill off the characters you already had.
No.
Shanigan is taking encounters on the sky floor and finds worms that are time wasters.
Okay. Yep.
I guess he figures get some levels.
Hopefully they're not nuke worms.
No, they're heal worms.
I know there's still some lingering PTSD from a few members of the community for unrunnable nuke worms from a spring tournament last chance qualifier race.
Yep, I have heard about that. I remember the winter tournament, they were unrunnable death touch worms. That was fun to see.
Ew.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. A couple of runners ran into that. Yeah, a couple of... I knew at least one...
Ooh.
Okay, I mean... It's painful.
It's a lot of XP, but that is... How many heal pots does he have left?
I think he had 70-something?
Because he's about to use 20 or 30 of them after this.
Well, each heal pot's worth 30, so do the math. We're going to be at this a bit.
And, that's assuming he even survives.
Let's not talk about that, because it's... Okay, the vampire's starting to miss. Okay, he might... I think he's got this, depending on... Yeah, he's got this. Yeah, he'll be okay getting out of this.
Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh,
well, that's commentator curse. That's on both of us, Phoenix. We did this.
Yeah.
One. Wait, that's.
Oh yeah, no, that's on me.
It's totally on. Look, I'm not letting you take all the blame for that. I said it too. That was that was unfortunate.
You know, we already have a Shanigan emoji, but if we didn't, we'd have one right now.
Yep.
Oh, meanwhile, bringing up the rear, Icure has just set the Squid Games.
He has.
Style. So one of them is slow boating right now, I'm assuming, and one of an Icure is probably deep in Topher. So even with Budge finishing first, could they get lapped now quickly by Team Icure?
don't know. Luffy, meanwhile, 45 on that black belt and coming through full steam ahead with a full party up, but you got to go quick because we know what this Tia has.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go all offense all the time. Just hammer this.
Unfortunately, with set RNG being what it is, the heal goes out way early. The fast does not trigger in time, and there's the nuclear. But is it gonna? Oh, it killed the black mage.
The white mage
by 1.
survived, though. The white mage survived.
Won't survive this.
Oh, yeah. No,
I was gonna say,
bueno.
we know Inferno is coming right afterwards. They are perfectly timed.
Meanwhile, Windfox has finished his slow boat race. So, Windfox and Ike are both going to be dumping into Topher anytime soon. Well, actually, Ike's already
in.
one of them. Yeah.
IQ should already be in Topher at this point.
All right, Luffy. Are you going to be able to two-man this chaos? You know what it's got.
That's kind of the thing. It's one of those.
He's got the ruse stick, though. And that's what killed him last time, was the punchiness. So if that ninja can absorb a couple of hits...
So far, the ninja's doing its job.
Yep. Being a good meat shield.
Zap, don't care.
Okay, that's 2 stacks of ruse up.
Okay, there's the fast, but he's got the last stack. That's full evade.
So just hoping we don't get a crit now.
Yeah, so we should be okay. Yeah, as long as we don't get a crit, we should be good. It's gonna take some time though, because we know that this chaos is kind of.
He's thick, he's dodgy, and he's got Cure 4.
He does have Cure 4. Now there it is. Okay, so Luffy's past the Cure 4. Shinnigan meanwhile past the Kraken.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe I'm wrong about that. Where is he? No, he's in... Oh, wait, that's gotta be Kraken.
Yep, he just finished Kraken off.
Yep, so... The only thing about right now is you don't want to see Chaos do something stupid.
Yeah.
Like that, for example.
Or nuclear, but it rolled low, so it's good.
It rolled
good.
very low.
I think Luffy's got this.
I think Luffy has got this. Not yet. Okay.
Okay, good. Oh, there's a crit, but he's still up.
Oh. Fire 3, no, I think it's... But that means Cure 4 is coming around. Another miss, another swing. There it is!
There it is.
Well,
get your G's out for Luffy.
Get your G out. So it's on to Maddie now. Meanwhile, Tiamat nuclearing. Oh, but everyone survives, but we know what's coming next.
Yep.
Inferno is next. And a turn order is not good. It usually comes out.
Yep.
There's the Inferno. Yep.
There go the 2 mages.
Oh,
the
no!
White Mage survived!
The White Mage lives! By 4! Wow! Now that's huge for Chanigan. That is huge.
If he can keep what's after this though.
We did, but I don't think it was that bad. Healpot's coming out.
Is that White Mage gonna live? If that White Mage lives, Chanigan's golden.
No, he should be okay. He should be okay with the swirl.
Good.
Keep healing, Chanigan. On the swing. Arm 4. He's holding his breath. Yes, he got it on
there goes Tia.
Okay, so Chanigan in a really good position now.
Yeah.
This could be his dream run.
Yeah, Chanigan's gonna go in with all 4 members up. Assuming he still has a Castle Life 2 left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, assuming he can bring... No, he'll... Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. Okay, good. Okay, so he's going in there full party. He's ready to rock and ruin. Wall coming out.
Chanigan's either going to get it done here, or we are going to hear an insane scream.
All the way from Quebec.
Yes.
Oh, there goes. Okay, so the thief goes down. Nobody cares.
Yep.
Power comes out. Invis comes
Thief
out.
dies. Well, anyways.
And another day in Chaos World.
Yep.
Thief did their job. They're just a meat shield.
Getting all the buffs going, getting the lock, smart move.
There's
Zap comes out,
nothing. Good. Power comes out. Okay, this Chaos. Now we gotta get the lock strats out there.
Yep. Get those locks out. Get the evade out. Just wait for the cure
Yeah,
to
okay.
come.
There, he's got the lock.
then
He's first swing, 6 hits for 621. Wall coming out.
Okay.
Lock. Okay, the lock's gonna help. Lock is
Yep.
gonna help.
Yep.
I thought I was gonna cast lamp. I was gonna laugh at that.
Do it.
It's not gonna do it. He did wall instead.
Yeah,
coming
no,
out.
He's not going to do it after wiping into for what, 4 times already?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. 12
There's
hits for 7.
Yeah. There's
12
no
hits, 7.
memes at this point.
It should be. It's all for fun.
It's
Nuke
true.
coming out.
Never
Harmful
have too
coming
many
out.
memes.
Oh, never.
Just like puns, right, Dark Moon?
He's listening. He knows he's there.
Oh, I know he is.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna harm 3. We're gonna fight. We're gonna nuke. Nuke coming out again. 150.
Also, on the other side, Maddie.
Oh!
There's the cure
There's the-
4.
There's the cure 4. All that damage gone to waste.
Okay, that doesn't help. Maddie's over back in Topher now, doing her dive. Her party is chonky. They're all over 400.
Oh, that was that eye grind to get that black belt
Yeah.
online. Cure 3 coming out. Chaos swing, and there goes the white mage, but
Okay.
they did their job.
Nobody
Ooh,
cares right now. 1200.
9 hits for
Okay.
1200. That's a big one. There it is.
now
Turn
go
it.
get-
Now
Get your GGs out for Team Totally with an official time of 1:08:41.403658.
They are the first to finish. So GG's to them. What? Ooh, that was a race. That was certainly certainly not. Certainly had some moments. That's for sure.
We'll certainly have to ask Chanigan if they come down for an interview, what his mindset is after that third Topher wipe.
Yeah, and there's That was a run. That was for sure. It's very entertaining. Yeah, Maddie. Meanwhile, on to. Oh dear. Oh, that's a dead melee characters right there. And we are nuking. 184, Ice 2 coming out, and who cares? And we're fading. Dollar store nuke. 184, and we are punched our ticket through. Alright, so. No, not. There you go, Maddie. Not fear. We are afraid. Kraken is coming. Alright, so we're walking. We're gonna go see what Kraken has to say. We all know that Kraken is. Yeah. Alright, so we're pulling Kraken. We're gonna fight. We're gonna wall, invis, fast, lock fast. And wait. Okay, swing. 1 damage. Okay, good. Fast comes out. Kraken says fire 2. We say,
Okay, that's acceptable.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, 8 hits for 648. That's not bad. Nuke coming. Nope, waiting. Nuke. Punch. 5 hits for 506. Swing, that's not going to do. Oh, 3 damage this time. Oh, bye, mage. That's actually not a white mage. I think it's a red mage.
Oh,
that's a
there
problem.
goes. Oh, that's yep.
That's
okay.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yep,
Yeah,
and that's a reset. Yep,
That's
a
an
problem.
understandable reset.
Yeah,
And I
that
Maddie switched out. Not only does Maddie have the different sprites, but I think Maddie also switched out a couple of characters, so the names aren't actually what they are either.
correct. The fighter is a black belt, and I believe the white mage is a black mage, and the red mage is still a red mage.
My brain hurts.
I know. I'm going to see about pulling us up some friends.
Yeah, they are in the waiting room. Let's. I'll pull up Budge.
I will pull up Jan again.
Let me minimize all the channels first.
Janigan!
Hello.
GG's. So, that Topher dive, what'd you think about that?
Yeah. It's just yep. It's a thing.
It certainly was.
Wait,
Good thing.
let me pull up Budge real quick.
Yeah, I was trying to pull them up, but I can't pull up all of the. There's too many rooms.
I mean,
Stupid airboat.
I hear Luffy.
Hey,
Yeah, we have discovered something.
Oh.
So
we're trying to test where Maddie
Yeah.
left her airship. We're not sure.
Yeah, I don't even. This is a very unfortunate bug.
thanks for the bug report. We're happy to see it, but yeah,
Had
that's
to do it live on the air during the marathon too.
Yeah.
When we had a chance.
Yeah, it would have been fine, but it's just something like, okay, I'm gonna go get my promotion, grab the massa, I'll be fine. It's like, oh no, I can no longer get either of those things.
yeah.
Okay.
So from what we have been told in the dev chat, it will be the last place that you left it. But where
Yeah.
did you
We're
leave
trying
it?
to that's the thing we're trying to remember.
Like,
Wouldn't
the
it
only
be
place
that
could
little swamp part by Onrak Continent, Maddie?
Maybe I just checked there. It didn't look to be there.
Yeah,
Or-
I think you could soft lock yourself if its
Yeah.
last place is in on rack or something like that. Like you can get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that we saw that, and it's like Maddie
It's
can't
in
get back.
Melman's.
Oh,
There we go. It was at Melman the whole time.
But that's interesting. At least I'm pretty happy we found that bug before the beginning of co-op.
sure you would be. Like when that happened, Maddie's like, I can't get back in the air. I'm like, oh, well, I
Yeah.
don't know, get back in your airship. And she's like, no, it's airboat. I'm like, oh, wait, what?
Hey, there you go. Now you're in the airship. There we go.
You found
Pick up that massa just cause.
You found it. You found it. We did it.
Yeah.
That was.
I mean,
yeah,
I hear and Windfox haven't finished yet. Shouldn't be winning, so
Oh my god.
I wonder,
was
if
I
they're
fun.
gotta
having,
rub it in. Yeah.
That was
wonder if they're having the same issues that Channing was having in Topher.
Probably.
How was that Cure 4, bro?
Oh man.
Cure 4 was a bit brutal when you saw that on Chaos. It was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
going good. And then, of course, Tia having nuclear right into Inferno.
Yeah. I was wondering
That-
like why you didn't finish because I saw when you lit the Squid Game tie out. I'm like, why isn't Chanigan and Budge done yet? And then I
Oh,
saw
no,
Tia
there
and
was-
I'm like,
That's yeah.
yep.
Oh, and there was also the vampire pack that killed him.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, nasty.
So I grinded to 42 on my third dive, I think, and I like, all right, I'm 42. I'm 4 steps away, like from the stairs. Next step, got a vampire encounter
Oh,
that killed me.
no.
I just got critted at 225 HP. He
Oh,
critted
no.
me. The vampire, there was one vampire left. He critted me for 221, 4 HP left. He got turn order, killed me.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I will apologize for the commentator curse. On
Yeah,
that.
we
10
both.
seconds before I said if he survives.
And to
He
be
did
fair,
not.
we both said, okay, he's down to 1, he's got this, and then it was down to 2, and it was like, no, he's got this crit. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that crit really hurts.
That one was bad. That took
That's
you.
the worst hack to see on that floor. honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Especially
It
the
is.
6-pack.
Oh god, yeah. Like, it's like running into like 4 worms with a single party member too. It's like that and the
Well,
vampire
this-
pack is scary.
The 4 worms were fine.
The
Well,
Channing
it was
found
assigned
that.
to your black belt, yeah. But I'm just saying in
Yeah.
general, I thought it's always spooky if they get turn order because they
Mhm.
hit really hard.
Guys, I don't need all these spells anymore.
I know, like we're 30, 40 minutes in and cruising, and then Maddie's airboat locks, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll pivot and buy all the spells and promote and everything I wasn't planning on doing.
Yeah.
To be fair, excellent on that move quick, because we're watching it. It's like, okay, so Maddie can't do this. Maddie can't do this.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Luffy does. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah, we were talking in chat, like, what can she do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Not
okay, I
much.
can do this, knocking them off one by one.
Thank
I'm
goodness Lord
surprised
Docs
we did
were
as well
on.
as we did, honestly.
I'm not
May I
surprised.
jump in with a question?
You
Please.
can.
Jump in.
Yeah.
So, Budge, what turn was it that you got the Brack on Kraken 2? Because that was incredible.
Oh, hell
I
yeah, bro.
don't remember. Channing was asking me. I don't know if it was second or third. I was kind of just throwing it out there because I had no temper.
That was beautifully cheeky.
Yeah, and I-
because
I just
was
forgot
early
to
on.
cast it. Yeah, and I just forgot to cast it every time I went into Kraken 2.
Yeah.
Because
I think it
with
was,
it's set RNG, so you're gonna get the same RNG every time.
Right. That was the one thing that I thought would be our saving grace going into Topher was knowing that, okay, Zap. I had no ribbons. Zap, kills everybody but slot 2 and 4 and all this stuff on Kelly with everything. And it was okay, but that was stupid pivot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we just knew that Theo was going to be pain. That's what set our
Yep.
list.
Yeah.
Yep, that's that RNG for you.
I love Bingo. Bingo's so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right,
That's really
so
cool too. An hour for blackout for everybody. That's pretty dang good.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's do some final thoughts from everybody before we wrap up and head over to hand it back to Sonny to host. So start with Budge. First finisher on screen.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I love bingo. You know, the marathon's always exciting. So, you know, everybody keep watching, keep donating, and looking forward to watching more of this.
Hannigan, final thoughts?
Pretty much the same thing as Budge. I have one question though for Dark Moon. Well, the admins. Do we get a title for that? Because yeah. No, but
No.
That was fun. Oh.
No.
All right, but no, that was fun. That was fun. GG's again, everyone. That was a fun race, and pretty hype for co-op. Not co-op, bingo.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Luffy, over to you.
It was a lot of fun. You know, the bug kind of tripped us up. Maddie did a great job recovering, and we communicated very well. Shout out to her. Thank you, crew, for doing this. Thank you, Chanigan and Phoenix and everybody and Budge for setting this up. And I love bingo.
Hashtag never get tilted.
And Sailor Maddie, over to you.
Fix your stuff.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I was
I
telling
had to
this.
deal with this.
I was telling this to Budge, like, that's a good thing that we found it before the beginning of bingo.
Oh yeah, 100% for sure.
Yeah, that would have tripped a lot of people up in that tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's kill a kraken and enjoy the rest of everything for everybody else.
GG's, everybody.
Yeah, GG's, folks, and GG's to Ike here and WinFox off stream. Thanks for coming out. Final thoughts for you, Oz.
This has been a very entertaining thing to watch. It was a great race by all of you. I love the pivot. It's really good. Keep watching. Keep donating. I'm a little sad that no one grabbed a Vorpal, so I could put money down for the Vorpal challenge. But you know what? Still very fun to watch.
Hey, at least that's really the monster in the sky. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
and yes, we did
that.
notice that. Yes, we noticed that. But yeah, it was good run, GG's, and keep watching, keep donating. There's more to come. I will throw it back to Phoenix to take us out.
Thanks, Oz. As Oz said, let's make sure we keep donating. Liam Foundation's a fantastic cause. We got we've got the marathon going all the way until the end of tomorrow. Let's get the donate out there in the chat. And if you liked what you saw here, feel free to join us over on the Discord. We can get that link in there as well. Sonny, over to you to take us out.
Beautiful run from y'all. Slightly unfortunate there on Tia 2. Kraken 2 definitely was a bit of a gatekeeper as well, but very well played from all of you. I believe we are going to have a brief intermission before our next run comes up, which will be a Hat in Time rando with Arrow Razors. So definitely stick around for that. We are looking to surpass our Summer 22 Day 2 total of 2,660, and we are at 2,095 out of that. So stick around. We'll be back in a few.